Was it a picture or a video?
It's going right now. It's a live stream. People can see us live.
Oh, I got notified.
Live around the interwebs, 6 or 7 people will view it. Redbeard's Garage. Mediocre builds with mediocre parts. What's happening, fellas? Could you do a video on a Coleman BT200X? That is coming out Monday, sir.
Patreon got it yesterday.
Oh, Patreon got it yesterday. Didn't even know that. What's up, Idaho? What up, boss? Howdy, neighbor. That's classy. Mama's in the house. She's early. Mama's sitting around not doing nothing on her phone, and
She's
seen
sick
it.
with pneumonia.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I remembered he didn't.
My mom's got pneumonia. Donate all you can so I can keep building while she has pneumonia.
That's selfish.
So tonight we are working on. I'm gonna grab the camera. It might get shaky. So this is a church bench for church. Our church has a playground, and there's no places for the parents to sit around and hang out. So I was like, hey, church, what if I built some sweet benches on my weld table? I tell you one thing, I have never in my life built something that is more level than. Oh my gosh, sorry, I'm trying to get the camera set up. There's no places. Turn that off.
I'm here.
But I've never built something in my entire life that is more square than that thing right there. That weld table. Woo! That thing's. Oh, I love it. And I actually broke out the hardback manual today.
Hey, thumbs up this video.
Thumbs up this video if you want to win fat cash. We're not giving none away, but thumbs up if you would want to win fat cash. Please give it away. So they gave us this hardback book, and I never cared to look. Which I gandered through it. I did a few gandering, but man, this thing will teach you how to use this table. I'll tell you that much, because I'm an idiot and I've never used a fab table. This book is the garage Bible now.
How do I get to the car?
We do not still have the 4G63. Sold that when the first week I started YouTube. And that's what started it because, no, like, I started it when I got serious, I guess. I sold it. Braxton, you think you're cool because you're sitting there on your hand-me-down phone. He said Greg thinks he's cool. He talk crap, I can talk crap. So we are building a Turbo 670. That is for sure. I got off the horn yesterday with Performance 670. They're sponsoring another build with the parts. I got to buy the 670, of course. I already got the turbo, the intercooler, all that. I need to buy a really good blow-off valve, like a name brand, Grady, HKS, something like that, blow-off valve. So if anybody has a name brand one, let your boy know, because I want to buy a good one, because I have a cheap knockoff eBay one and I'm not going to run it. Probably be wall art. So we need that's the only thing I need to get. They're sending the parts in about 2 weeks. They're going to custom grind me a turbo cam for that 670 and wash your hands. Yeah, no, I'm not going to, because I'm about to get filthy again. The Deuce is gone. So, okay, Turbo 670 coming, and that's kind of part of the Deuce deal. So we sold the Deuce. A guy traded a cart, a mini bike, and some cheddar cheese, some cash money, some green gravy in for the Deuce. The only reason I sold the Deuce, we had a lot of stuff planned for the Deuce, but I want to build these buggies. I got my racing seats was supposed to be delivered today, and for some reason they didn't deliver them. So my seats are coming in. That's how we always start our builds, is we set our seats down, find out the floor plan. I'll probably actually go off the twin engine's base floor. It'll look different than the twin engine, but start with that basis because it was pretty sweet. So definitely turbo and a 670. You're about to see a 670 really make boost, really spool, blow off. It's going to be a legit turbo build with the 670. Everything's bought other than the 670. I got to buy it next month. Oh, $800. That sucks. So that's happening. With the trade, the guy gave me a Tao Aero 150 cart that he put a stage 2 420 on. Now what I'm going to do with that is pull the 420 off of it, slap the 420 on some other random project, building a rear independent suspension for it that's kind of like not a crazy suspension. Like, it's not going to have a lot of travel. And that's what the Turbo 670 is going to go on. Then we're building a buggy from the ground up. We got all the parts either coming or already here with the GSXR 600 motor. So that's coming very soon. I'm going to go pick the engine up. I'll vlog. We're going up old Big Red's house. I'm buying that engine off him that he bought for me. The fab table that I have is a Sigmund from Quantum Machinery Group. It is the best fab table in the world, and I'm not just saying that because I have it. Becca don't even know fab tables, and can't you, say that this is the best fab table ever? It's the most.
Yeah.
It's like industrial grade equipment. It's not like your normal, true flat table. It's a 28 millimeters thick of like quadruple hardened steel. It's nitrate coated. Weld doesn't stick to it. It's just amazing quality. And it's like $10,000, like $8,500 with all the tools that we got with it. It's a crazy, but this is something I can pass down to maturing, and they can pass it down to their children. If the good Lord Jesus don't come back before then. If so, I'm gonna be like, Jesus, listen, I know we're going up to heaven. I'm excited. I'm pumped, but can I take this table with me? It's a shame to let it go to waste. And Jesus is gonna be like, yeah, you can fab up. The hinges on the pearly gate's getting crusty. We can bolt that puppy down. We can put some new hinges on it. Yeah, so the Turbo 670.
At my college.
So
Oh,
Turbo
gosh.
670 coming for sure. The beard is sick. I was about to cut it off, and I looked in the mirror for a minute, and I was like, what? I was going to cut it off about here. And then I was like, are you stupid?
Well, we are going to trim it.
No, I'm not
Yes,
touching
we
it.
are. We have pictures tomorrow.
We're not touching it. No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
We'll do another live stream tomorrow night. The beard will look exactly the same. What we are going to trim is we're going to shave this right here. It's getting a little fuzzy. And we got to knock the corners off. You don't want a beard that's, J hooking towards your back mullet. The $20,000 tool is just the weld table. Between the two weld
Not
tables,
just though, it's awesome.
we got $15,000 with our two weld tables. It was sponsored. Sigmund Quantum Machinery Group sponsored the Sigmund tables, and that was just something to grab your attention. We lie a lot, but no, I love you. Didn't know we was at that point in our relationship, but I feel awkward now. I have to tell you. So
Trim it on the stream. Yes, let's do.
no, I'm not touching it. I decided when I looked in the mirror.
You just asked me like 10
Yeah, and
minutes ago.
I immediately decided. I walked from you to the mirror, and I was like, no.
Oh gosh.
Give him braids in his sleep. I could braid it up real nice. Put some beads in it. Look like I just came back from a Jamaican cruise. So no, I said I love you, man. Don't gotta say it again. Now it's getting weird. Oh yeah, the diesel that Charlie Bellflower donated, the diesel engine. It's a 3-cylinder Kubota diesel. It's like a D600 or something. We're turbocharging that mother, and we're making an 8-wheeled vehicle that's, I'm not going to say amphibious, but it's going to be able to get in the mud and not have to worry about it flooding the cab. Hopefully, if it works, who knows? We don't finish stuff, so you might not ever see that part. But it's going to be a 4-seater. It's going to take 4 fatties in the mud, and that's going to be fun. Don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to have a full roll cage that's unboltable. I'm going to use exhaust 3-bolt flanges to bolt the roll cage down. And the only reason I'm doing that, you can get like breakaways, they're called. They're like 2 pieces. They're like a solid piece of metal for whatever size tube you're working with that like hook together. But they say when you weld those out, it's bad about kicking off.
He would look like a pedophile if he got rid of his mustache.
Just shave the stash? Is that what you're saying? Like keep the beard line, let's cut it all this off. Just bald.
Oh,
Razor,
gosh.
what's up, Shouty? Aubrey needs her mother. So that's the 3 huge builds that's at the end of this year, but is going to follow up in the 2019. Now, the thing, I do respond on Instagram. I do not respond on Facebook, by the way. Just because I can't. I do sometimes, but I just can't keep up with Facebook.
Stop being dramatic.
People ask some questions that they shouldn't be asking.
There's a video for 90% of it.
It's like my go-kart won't start. What's wrong with it? I'm like, I don't know, man. And then they want me to diagnose something. And I understand it's someone that doesn't know, a lot about go-karts, and they're just trying to find the answer. But it's extremely hard to diagnose something over the internet. Extremely hard. And I learned by just messing with stuff. I mean, taking stuff apart, putting it together, taking stuff apart. That's how I won. That's how I learned. I learned it. So what else was I going to say? Okay, so we just finished an awesome project. I'll show you a picture. This was a restoration of the Budget Murray. That is fully powder coated. It's ready to go. It's sitting outside waiting for my niece. She's going to love that thing. So that's going to the same niece that's brother got the Dingo that we restored. So I like doing those little restorations just to show you, how awesome of a little cart you can get. I will do a budget breakdown on the video telling you how much was spent, like on all the parts, on the powder coat and sandblast, just to show you.
Somebody said, where's the Go Power Sports gussets on the bench?
Yeah, I should just get all kinds of gusset and weld them in random places. Bench don't need no gussets. I don't think so.
The table makes it pretty legit.
Oh, that table, I'm telling you, it's ridiculous. Yeah, read what my mom says. I took everything apart. I took her heart apart and put it back together. Daniel Johnson. I have your gas cap and petcock for the red tank. Yeah, I actually stole a gas cap, Daniel, off of another gas tank, but I do need petcock. But I'm just waiting for the side cover for the engine. Whenever you get it painted, I'll come get everything. And I'm going to have to put white fenders on the bike because the two different reds, I like the maroon red that you painted, but the bright red fenders just doesn't match, I don't think. So I'm going to put white fenders on it. So that's $50.
Hey, you want something magical for your beard? 1740 Beard Balm.
Wow.
Discount code RBG15.
I've been using Crumpus Beard Balm. And I use cedar, citrus, sage. Citrus. Whatever. It's Tennessee.
There's no N in it.
I don't care. It's Tennessee. Quit judging me. The torque wrench I have, I went down to Napa and bought a semi-good torque wrench. I mean, it's pretty accurate. Do not buy the Harbor Freight ones. I could have punched a small child when I used that Harbor Freight one. And the only reason I had the Harbor Freight one because I had to have it to finish a video back in the day, and I went and bought it. And we sent it out, right? We shipped that out. Yes, we gave that away on a live stream because I was tired of it. Don't use that, by the way.
Okay.
What was that? Sounded like a frog jumping.
A message.
We do have a mower that a customer dropped off. They was okay with the parts quote, but they haven't said anything once I told them labor, which labor, I hit them low with labor, lower than I should because I'll get to make the, crazy YouTube money off of it, right? The 50, 60 bucks. I'm not hating on Harbor Freight, but I am hating on their torque wrenches. Do not buy Harbor Freight torque wrenches. Save up a little bit and buy a real torque wrench. I do want to get a digital, like, high-quality torque wrench, but, man, the Napa brand one, like the Napa, whatever brand they throw their name on, is like $400. But that will be something I'll buy eventually one of these years. So, the shifter cart is pretty much done other than the clutch. I need to get a piece tigged, and my welder is only a DC welder, so I can't weld aluminum. And I need to take it up to my brother's, do that, and I need to drill and tap a barb in the block somewhere where I can get a pulse off of it to run a pulse pump and then put the fuel tank on it. Other than that, it's ready. And I may have to mess with the linkage. I got that baby that thing's got so short of a throw you'd think you're in a 95 Slam Civic. It's so short of a throw, and that might be a problem when you're trying to start it, trying to get it neutral.
Somebody said you can mass produce 3 or 4 carts with your stuff.
That's
Christmas is coming. You should get that ready.
I've been thinking on building me a Little Red type frame with full suspension. Okay. Little Red type frame, just like Little Red, just bending it up. It's a rolling chassis, like not a rolling chassis. You'd have to buy a live out. Basically, I sell a bare frame. It's ready to bolt the parts on, and make a jig for it to make those, And then Matthew's Little Red 2.0, my old Little Red 2.0, is actually getting full suspension over the winter time. Hopefully, he's going to bring it over. We're going to cut it apart, lengthen it, and we're going to put these A-arms that Dorito and Lucha Cabre. If you don't know them, go check them out on YouTube. We're going to buy some, and by the way, I am going to email you back one of these years. Sorry.
Okay, this last month has been a whirlwind in our lives.
Yes.
We have had something every single day of the month of October.
It's been the busiest. No, I love you again. It's been the busiest I've ever been in my entire life. Trying to get stuff done, videos going wrong. The Monday's video was basically like I was trying to go on a date with Satan. That video was so freaking. Every time we've been trying to make it for 3 weeks, and it's such a simple little video. But I have to have Lonnie to make that style video because he's my test dummy. So that was the problem. Is like something like I
Aw,
don't know.
Trudy, you're so good to me.
Nah. But so what was I saying now? Oh yeah, this month. So yeah, that video took forever. This quantum video should have been done 7 days ago. But I mean, we had birthdays. We came back from vacation right at the start of this and was behind before we even left. But yeah, we're going to try to get ahead. The 4-seater is really close. Ooh, what was it? Splinter?
No, I've had that, but it felt like
Oh,
it got a
paper cut.
splinter in it.
So yeah, when we get back from FabTech, I'm hitting it hard. We're getting the 4-seater. It's like 90% done. It's just we had to get the tandem's like 90% done.
My goal for you is to get the 4-seater done this month.
I want the 4-seater done this month. The tandem will be done by Monday, I think, because all I got to do is bolt the engine on it and do a little bit of wiring. No, it won't be done by Monday. I'm not done all that wiring. Back up. Back it up a little bit. So what else will be done? Super Scoot will finally, you'll see that last video, and then it's killed off the channel. The tandem's going to be killed off the channel after 2 or 3 more videos. I think it's 2 is the way the schedule works out. The blue semi-independent go-kart will come back in the garage. We're going to tweak the suspension a little bit, finish it up, then it'll be for sale. Dorito and Lucha Cabre, no problem, man.
He's got some. Said, would you ever go to every other day videos?
No, we can't. I mean, we barely can.
It'd be short, boring. See how everything goes wrong videos.
Go karts and or gone fishing. About to get him a monster buck in the morning, baby. It's deer season. Never deer hunted in my life. But yeah, we've had so much to do this month. It's been crazy stupid. I can't wait for after Christmas. I'm gonna need another vacation. I tell you that honestly. I really feel like I need 3 vacations a year. No joke. Like the one we just had, where we just go and hang out.
Not to down you, but
there we go. Here we go.
We don't have family plans. You're out here. I said if we don't have family plans, you're out here.
Oh, you're saying just in general?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if we don't have any plans, I try to be like I've been quitting at 5 this week. I quit at 5 a lot of the times, and we went to a hockey game last night, which was fun. And I did not.
And his new girlfriend.
Ooh, shall tell you. I did not want to break myself from this garage last night. The only reason I did it is because Becca was feeling down because she's been stuck in the house all week, and I said I'll take her out and show her off a little bit, you know. The Windrock video. Talking about forgotten footage. That will definitely be out next week. Not this coming week, but next will definitely be out. The radio, F-150 radio. We're going to have some videos coming out. I got a lot of halfway done videos that's not going to take much to finish them. You're about to get smacked in the face. The golf cart build, we got the belt in. You're about to get smacked in the face with videos, is what I was going to say.
I was like, how are you talking to?
The golf cart build, the only reason I haven't released it, we got 1 to 2 episodes of it. Pretty much done, but we're not going to release them until it's done. That's what I'm doing from now on. Like you'll not see a build until I've already finished it. So I know the outcome. I know, no part problems slowed us down. But the Deuce is gone. We sold it and did some trade. Now I'm happy with it. That was a good Deuce. I took a good Deuce but what we got from it, I think, we gave him a really good deal. It was worth more, honestly. I really think. I think it was bulletproof. She ran good. It flooded out and started like pouring gas in the engine. Never had a problem out.
Did you ever look at the footage of it?
No, I need to. No, yeah. It's going to be a finished video. So you'll get to see the Deuce leave and everything, but Performance 670 is fully dyno in our next 670 and everything. We're driving it up to their facility. We're doing some
Vacation.
filming
Maybe a vacation.
where it's going to be like 16 foot of snow. They live like up north.
That's fun. We can go like snowboarding and skiing.
Well, we can take the shredder. I want to ride it in the snow. Think how fun that thing. The slippery, the conditions, the funner the sleds. The shredder is.
Titled your video, Sold the Deuce.
Yeah. Yeah, we could probably go see Penny Pincher. We'd probably be pretty close to him.
Yeah.
Go up there. But yeah, the Deuce is gone. And like I said, we had a lot of, the more I looked at the Deuce, I wanted to do stuff to it. But man, I want to start. We got the equipment now and we lack the skill, But the more I use that weld table, the more I fabricate, the better I'm going to get. And I want to build, that twin engine was a sweet cart that we're going to finish it. Before the end of the year, the 4-seater is going to be done. The Super Scoot is going to be off the channels. The mini chopper. All these things are extremely close. We just got to get our ducks in a row. You know what I mean?
Which we struggle with.
Yeah. But the 2 frames we're building from ground up, they're going to be crazy awesome. I'm going to take my time. I'm doing a huge video series on them. Fun and not long videos. They'll probably be like 10 to 15 minutes a piece because it's going to take so much time to... You're going to see everything that happens on this buggy, the next couple buggies. The diesel, the turbo diesel, and the GSX-R 600. And we're going to show you, like, the GSX-R 600 is my dream buggy, so get ready for that.
The metal smells making me a little nauseous.
Nah, I'm alright. I'm used to it. Where's my blue Gatorade? I brought that puppy out here. Oh yeah, I made some coffee earlier and I set it down and I drank my coffee instead. You can pull stuff with the shredder. With my weight, the shredder will bog one up hills and stuff. But we're about to build that thing and make her. They have to sell it how they have to sell it, because all the regulations. But they want me to do some performance. I actually got to do a phone call with them when we get back from Atlanta, and do, like, they're going to tell me the best way to take that thing apart because it's intimidating looking at it.
I just want to say, in the video, some people commented that it looks slow and stuff.
It's
and
not.
I think that was just the way, maybe y'all getting used to it or something.
It's hard to show.
Jagger got on it today and ripped pretty good.
Did you not see me before Jagger ripping?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, I can ride it as fast as Jagger, but it doesn't, on video, it doesn't come off. It does when we go turn left, like go down the driveway and go up the front yard. It looks kind of fast there, but on GoPros it doesn't. It's completely different being on the thing.
Yeah, I don't think it's slow at all.
So again, the $20,000 tool is the weld
Show
table.
them what you're making.
I'm building a bench for the church, and then after the bench is done, we're building a swing arm, a semi-independent swing arm, just to build it for the Atlanta show. I was going to ask them too if they want me to bring it and like clamp it down to their table. Like, it's not heavy. Not that. The swing arm. It's not that big. It's, to show them, how we use it. But, not my real dad's in the house. Chris is here. He's not my real dad though. Oh, bless his heart. Chris, you need to come get your 4-wheeler. Chris got the...
You're about to break people's hearts again.
Chris wanted the King Quad, and it's his King Quad now. The King Quad. But if Chris wants to do a snorkel and stuff, Big Daddy can come down here and we'll slap a snorkel on it and we can do some mods to it. But someone asked a question I wanted to answer and I can't remember. Oh, would we do another Deuce? I would take another Deuce. I take them daily. No, we would do another Deuce. He has one for $500 that doesn't have the transaxle. And I thought about, trying to hoodoo him lower. It was a really nice one. It was at the meetup, if y'all seen it, the green one. Nothing such. Hey, TJ Williner, email me at greg@rbgcarts.com. I would love to talk to you about that. I wish I had that. Like, the next thing we want to get is a lathe and a mill and a plasma table that I can put my plasma on. Like, one of the hobbyist style one, like 4x4. Because, man, if we could cut just like RBG logos and even sell them, weld on, bolt on logos, just stuff like that. And I want to get Becca more things to do because she gets bored, because I'm out here doing stuff that, like engine build, she has nothing to do. Because I work the camera, I do everything. I'm trying to find, she could run a plasma table. You just push some buttons, it starts cutting it out, and it'd be pretty cool.
Try to plug them. That ain't working out.
Yeah, she tried doing we're still doing it. We just gotta. This has been a crazy couple weeks to start that. I think we should be filming probably, but
Yeah.
I love you. Build a homemade 4-wheeler. Noah, I love you. And that's a lot of black emojis.
It's a moon.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's a black moon. But I do want to build a 4-wheeler from the ground up. I was looking. It's funny. People are hitting where I've been thinking. CJ, you shut your mouth about that Odyssey. We don't even get the question no more. You're the only one that asks it now.
We have to. I mean, you have to finish stuff before you can start building other stuff.
Yeah. Dorito, my wife, when she married me, she knew what she was getting into. So. Well, did Chris say something? Oh no, Nick Davis said you need an engine dyno. We looked into buying one. It's like $5,000 to $8,000. I think I would rather have a mill and a lathe first, then a mill, because man, that catches me with my pants down all the time. I can make stuff, and people said, why don't you build a lathe like Chris would rather be welding. He has more time on his hands than I do. I would rather buy something that I know is going to be work and not have to worry about the headaches, because you can find lathes for $600 for a nice older style lathe, the full manual one. I mean, I'd love to have a CNC one, but it just depends on. Go Power Sports had a really nice one for $2,000, and I think that's brand new. And that thing
Are
was
they
sweet.
selling it to you, or
No, I
that's where
can
they
buy
bought
that
it?
same one, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. No, Chris, my stepdad, got the King Quad. Yeah, same name, different guy, different last name. A lot alike, kind of.
No.
No, that was a hit to my stepdad. I'm sorry. So, can you build a cart with 14 chains and 9 axles like Beavis and Butthead made? No. Will you turn that volume off, please? On that
Oh,
video?
you don't like to hear yourself?
No, I do not. But yeah, so I'm finishing this tonight, this bench. My mom wants me to make her a gate.
Been
I need to
nagging at him
find.
about that.
I need to find a. That's why I want a plasma table. Like that guy who plasma cut my stuff. It takes him a while. Bless his heart. But it's just I need someone that if I call and say, "Hey, can you do this?" they get it done, because I'm on a tight schedule half the time. And when something comes up, I like my ideas come up fast, and I get my parts really fast, and I'm ready to do it. And half the time, stupid little things hold me back. I'll send you some of my precious work.
Previous.
Oh, that's Tennessee for you. All right, that's sweet. Greg at rbgcars.com. But yeah, so yeah, Turbo 670 is definitely coming. Couple weeks, we should have the parts. We're going to build the 670 on the channel. I'm gonna start building engines, like where the camera's on me and I do the story time. But yeah, a lot of stuff. $20,000 tool again is the weld table. We're just using the weld table like we should have been using it. Like I'm telling you, we're using this thing, this Sigmund table. Look at that workbench. Ugh. That Sigmund table, good gosh, it's hard to. Everything's flip flopped on this camera, by the way. Is just the most. The videos doesn't do it justice. But I'm building this bench, and I've never built something more level in my entire life. Everything about it is just dead square. I showed Beck, I was like, watch this, baby. And I put a level all over it, and it's dead level. It's crazy. I'm so proud of it. And it's just a stupid bench, But I'm learning how to use the squares and the stops and stuff. Like I seen this stuff, and I was like, I'm never going to use this. Shoot, now that I know how to use it, I'm going to use it all the time. We're about to actually slide this weld table in the center of the garage after the 4-seater and all these things are done, and going to start building the big GSXR 600 buggy. And I don't see anything holding me back but what hubs I'm going to use, and I'm even thinking about using Polaris hubs just because the wheels are everywhere for Polaris. But I do want to build like a little red style frame from scratch. I want to build a little red style frame, like a dingo, a modern dingo kind of from scratch. I think that'd be cool. It's something quick. I could bend that out in a handful of hours once I need to use my pipe bender, my tubing bender more to get because I use it and then I stop using it, and it's like you have to relearn it every time. Um, and Quantum, if we do good videos for Quantum, they've talked that, as long as we hold up our end of the deal and do good stuff for them, that they may, and oh man, I'd kiss them on the mouth if they did this. He talked about giving us a CNC tubing bender that'll do anything. Like you can put a spiral in it and it'll spiral a piece of tubing for you. It just does insane stuff. If we could get that, it changed the game. And we need a bigger shop.
I was about to say, you need a real garage before that.
Yeah, this is what is it, 20, 25? This is 45 foot long, 21 foot deep. And that is not big enough. We need a 30 by 60 or a 30 by 100 is what I want. You got to think, I said this is 45. Correct? Yeah, 45 by 21. I want 30 deep because you can fit a car in here comfortably if I had to work on our cars. That's one thing. I can't even work on my cars in this garage. It's awesome. I'm happy with this garage, but still, you always want more, And we're going to be able to see all of Quantum's awesome tools when we're at FabTech. We're going to vlog that whole entire thing. You'll see the whole trip down there. You'll see the nightlife, baby, probably sleeping. But yeah. So what do you got to put in on this, Boo? Add something. I'm gonna go get a Powerade. Talk to him. I'm gonna go grab my Powerade.
Well, let me tell you what I'm doing. I am trying to convince Strange Planet to help us with our 100K giveaway. So you guys should go tell them that you want RBG merch because theirs is the best. And hopefully we can get some new logos out that way. I'm pretty tired. It is 11:30. It's Saturday and we got up at a decent hour. I'm just waiting to help Greg finish whatever he's going to finish on this table tonight so we can go to bed.
I hate going to bed. Every night I hate going to bed. I've been stopping at 5, but I play with kids. I do some things. We need to do more things as a family during the week is what we need.
It's hard
like
though.
out of the
we
house.
Can't be late because the kids have to go to bed for school.
But we are doing the Predator. You're pretty. We are going to do the stage 3 212 Predator raffle, and then after that we'll see how that works. Then we're going to do a 420 stage 3, and that means ported, milled head, all the good stuff. And they're probably both going to be maybe non-Hemis, maybe. But and then if that works out good, then we'll do a 670. So that'd be sweet. You'd buy like I think $5. Every $5 spent on merch would enter you to win it, and you can buy separate tickets just for straight $5. Because if you don't want a shirt with my big fat face on it, then you can just spend $5 or spend $80. Up your chances. Because this, it's going to have the 212 will have the billet side cover. It'll have a 24mm flat slide, milled and ported head. Billet and chromoly thing. I'm talking. We're going to do, ratio rockers, chromoly push rods, billet lifters, the stainless steel valves, bronze valve guides. Every single part we can cram into it. It won't be stroked, but it'll have everything else. And we might even do. I think we should just go all out and do a billet crank in it as well. Ooh, that'd be nice. Rob wants an RBG cart blanket. What? Who?
I said Dell and Kendra. I hear ya.
Where's Dell and Kendra at?
All the sleeping emojis.
The Yerf dog with the life and where? Where's the Yerf dog with the life and where? I hate that project so much. It's like going to take everything in me to finish it. I'm
Is that
telling
the
you.
blue one out there?
No, that 200 shifter cart,
Oh.
the off-road shifter cart. I tell you, I hate that thing with a passion. I don't know why. I mean, honestly, like, I wish I could kill it off the channel and never show it again. I want to pull that engine off and just use it. I got another buggy out back that I would love to just slap it on. I just hate it. I don't even want to finish it. It's really going to be extremely hard for me to finish it. We hack so much stuff. It's just, it's good gosh. The welder I have is Everlast 211 MTS or 211 SI MTS. So it's a MIG TIG stick, and I like it a lot. I want a standalone MIG and a standalone TIG because what I want to do is I want to have a MIG for stainless, a MIG for with just standard wire in it, and then I want to have a TIG that'll do aluminum.
If you want stickers, you can email you.
Yeah, Greg at RBG Carts, or message us on Instagram.
They're $15 for a 4-pack.
Yeah, and we did a different. We used to do the RBG cart stickers in vinyl because they was affordable and stuff. But man, they sucked putting on anything. They're cheap, way cheaper. No, they're not. They're actually same price as what we was paying for these things.
Are they in here?
I don't know. You've been carrying around like it's your pocketbook. I wish we had the kind of, like, I don't push merch hard. That's my problem. I feel like it's something that, I don't know. I'm just not that guy. We need a hype guy. We need to make Braxton our hype guy. Merch and stuff, trying to push merch. Like, every time he can say something about merch, say it. But the only problem is he's not over here much because, I do most of my working while he's at school. So,
there's the rip snap.
E-Tard, anytime you want to do that, baby, you can buy that motor and bring it on up. Oh, yeah. So here's our stickers. And this peels off. It's not a square sticker. It's shaped like the sticker. So we got Rips Knot, which is a tire. We got the Goosit, which is my favorite. This will always be my favorite. We got a new logo coming out very soon. And there's the RBG cart sticker. This will fit on any side cover. It's 2.5 inches.
And here's my favorite, my husband's beautiful face.
Looks the same.
Hey, I actually have it on the back of my phone.
Oh, what phone is that? Oh, that's the not pink Pixel 3 XL. Ooh. And then I got the Blackard and Cole Pixel 3 XL. Works just like the other Pixel. It does take.
E-Tard, we are not available this week.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. Look, did I show you the portraits? Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the background.
Show him Braxton's beautiful face.
Like, I was taking portrait shots, and you're not going to be able to tell how good this picture is. But I was messing around with the portrait mode, sitting at my computer. And I'm telling you, it takes some dang good portrait pictures. If you watch MKBHD, he'll tell you he's one of my favorite YouTubers because of how much quality he puts into a YouTube video. Sorry, I'm not reading too much comments right now.
They're $4 each if you just want one.
Dorito and the Lucha Cabre, make sure to email me and give me your address, and I got to send him some stickers out. We should be getting a package in. He sent Grayson a gift for Grayson's go-kart.
We haven't checked our P.O. box in like a month.
I think I might have got... Dorito and Lucha Cabre, did you send the A-arms and stuff to my P.O. box, or did I give you my house address? Can't remember. We do not do blankets. We should. That'd be cool to do a felt blanket.
Oh, I was going to tell you. I was looking at jackets today, like nice jackets like the Jackie Jones ones that you wear. That'd be cool to do an embroidery. They're like $45.
Yeah, I mean, when you're buying a jacket,
they're nice, though.
So, bro_HS, the guy who made One Pug Life's logo actually emailed us a while back because One Pug Life didn't make that. What they call it, the Pliance sticker. And actually, when I made my logo, that was when YouTubers all was making like face logos, like a cartoonish, and that's what I went with. I found I can't remember. There's a couple that did vlogging. That's when I first seen the logo, and I was like, that'd be pretty cool doing Redbeard's face. I went and got the sunglasses, the little. So I basically found the hat as a JPEG or a clip art. Yeah, clip art, and then the glasses as a clip art, and I kind of just made it from nothing. I think I found the nose shape as a clip art, and I just built it from nothing. I maybe even the eyebrows. I can't remember, but I made this in like 10 minutes and had it refined, like really sharpened up later. But the guy who made One Pug Life actually called me and said it looks just like One Pug's Life, and I was like, yeah, unfortunately it does.
RPG Snuggies.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
With the drop backs. Oh, Snuggie is like the blanket with arms. Yeah, I forgot about that. I was thinking a onesie with the drop back so you can still go poop. But yeah.
So we're gonna stop this and work now. 40 minutes.
We'll stop in 10 minutes.
Oh.
Shirt. Oh.
Whoops.
Hence the blanket comment. Yeah, 6X. That's something that we're not going to sell. I mean, but one or two. So it's hard to get a T-shirt
company.
They're
very expensive.
Yeah, it's hard to get them to do that. And if Strange Planet, I really hope they're going to get on board with this. You need to email Strange Planet and say we want RBG Carts merch and get them on board, because then we can do the 100K giveaway where we build a go-kart, and the more merch you buy, the more chances you get. And, it's all a ploy to get money. Let's face it. I'm not going to lie to you. We want to lathe in a mill. So to do that, we're going to build a crazy awesome go-kart, and you can win it by just buying one T-shirt. I mean, that would enter you 4 times, because every $5 spent would give you a chance to win it. So, I mean, it's a ploy to get money. I'm not going to lie to you, but it's cheap for you guys to enter to win it, and we can. I mean, we're just growing our YouTube channel with it. It ain't like we're bankrolling fat stacks and going on these lavish vacations. I mean, we acted like a couple fat cats on our vacation. We laid around on the sand.
Yeah, we didn't do anything.
Yeah, when you say fat cats, that's like fat people hanging out, living life. Stop dragging the chair. Good gosh. Make it drag the chair. You could have picked it up faster than she drug it. Good gravy. I think a beanie would be sweet. I like beanies a lot.
I think I inquired about those in my email.
Strange Planet, do you still have to buy so many shirts for them to print? Yeah, like Strange Planet basically had the best quality clothes we've ever put out, and I've ever put my nips on. I'm telling you, those shirts was nice. And
I still have one.
But when we did it, we had like 50,000 subscribers, and I never pushed it. I'm telling you. So I'm going to try to push it as hard as I can. This is a problem with pushing merch. My videos, like the video, what was Friday's video? The Shredder. It was the intro, the first part of the Shredder video where we unboxed it was months ago. Like, that's how a lot of my videos are, because we'll run out of parts in the middle of it. So I have to just store that footage until, we get the parts in. And then by the time we get the parts in, we've talked about this a million freaking times. But by the time I get the parts in, then I've started something else because I didn't have the parts to finish what I was doing. So, so yeah, that's the whole deal with like pushing it. It's hard to push it when a video might not come out for 3 months. And what if they did a pre-sale and the pre-sale ain't going on? That's the only thing.
Yeah, because usually when we end one, we get messages for weeks after.
Yeah, and so it's really hard. So Randall Baker's asking if we still have Cars and Cameras twin-engine mini bike. So the whole deal with that was we didn't expect to ever get our vehicles we built in Texas back. And I love that sidecar mini. Like, I hated to leave it. It was just I don't know, it's one of those things, and it's a milestone in this whole journey that God's allowing us to go on. And I thought I wanted it. And so basically, this guy, Go Power Sports, randomly called me, and they didn't want to sell it because they were scared of, like, we build them fast, and they don't want someone buying them and breaking and getting, trying to sue them. So Go Power Sports randomly called me one day and was like, hey, we have a guy down here that basically drove all the way from, I can't remember from where, some state close to us, drove down there to deliver a race car that this guy was paying a company to build in Texas. So, and he builds go-karts on the side as a hobby. So they stopped at Go Power Sports to pick up some parts. and just so happened started like looking at the sidecar and stuff and was like, oh, this looks pretty cool. And he was like, yeah, that's Redbeard's and this one's Cars and Cameras. And he was like, would you want to take it? Or the guy said, oh, I'm going through Tennessee. I can take it to Redbeard. So they called me and said he had a trailer, an empty trailer from where they dropped the car off. And basically, the dude drove them up. And Cars and Cameras is like 6 hours away from me. And John, the guy, didn't want to drive 6 more hours. So I called John, and John was like, is it all right if we leave it at your house until, in a couple months we can come get it? And I was like, yeah, it's no big deal. It's just a mini bike. So we parked it. It was like sitting in the front woods for a while, and we tried to keep it off videos because we don't want people asking questions and all this junk. And it was not going to come on our channel, no matter what. And nothing towards Cars and Cameras. It's just we're not trying to do anything they do. Yeah, we get too much comparison, and it drives us crazy. So we just stay away from anything to do with them. No offense to them, no hate or nothing. But so I tried to keep it off videos and stuff. Then when Chris came down and did the collab, thank you, Hair Gray, for the, he said test, for the donation.
Testing.
But when Chris came down and Adam from Quad Racers, he was like, see if Chris wants it, because I ain't going to have time to come get it. And if not, do you have something you can do with it? And I was like, well, my brother's been saying he wants it, because he just wanted a mini bike to play with. And I'll give it to him because I don't want to do nothing on the channel with it. So Chris didn't want it. He was just like, I don't really want to do it. So I gave it to Brandon. Brandon actually has it. He redid pretty much everything they did mostly, and then took one of the engines off, and yeah, that's where it's at now. And that's why it was here. That's the whole story. I don't think we ever explained that. So that's the whole deal with their twin engine mini bike. So someone's saying, I haven't even read the comments on the Shredder video. Hair Gray, he said, yeah, my super chats are working again. Finally, you're welcome. Thank you so much. He donated again. But the Shredder, a lot of people, of course, said, $5,000, that's crazy. When you're looking at it, it is a little crazy to think $5,000 for his toy. Let's be honest, because the Trailmaster mini bike is $1,000. One thing I can tell you about the Shredder is it's built like a flipping tank.
Intricate. It's very intricate.
What are you talking about?
Finely detailed.
Yeah, it's like every piece of it's high quality. And that, that's something. It's not a Chinese mini bike you're getting for $1,000. It's a wait till you see the engine they have on this thing. You'll understand more of the price point. And it is something that, people's going to buy it. People like crazy stuff. You're going to get a lot of attention from this thing.
Unique.
It's unique. If you're around sand, snow, or mud, that's where the thing's fun. On like hard, dry ground, it's not as fun, I'm going to admit, because you want to be able to slide that thing. And it does have a lot of power. I know on a hill with my big fat A on it, on a steep hill, it will bog down. But trust me, that'll get worked out. We got a pretty mean cam to put in it. Clay got his stage 1 kit all the way in New Zealand.
Yeah.
We're glad you didn't win the engine, Clay. When I say, because we forgot to say, Merc only. I didn't care to ship. I think it cost $35 to ship that to New Zealand, the stage 1 kit, and no problem, to ship that. But I was thinking, man, if he would have won that engine, that would have sucked to ship. I can't imagine how much it'd have been. It'd have been $150, I bet. I would have probably just sent you the money instead of that engine, to be honest. But someone say Chinese mini bike. But yeah, the Shredder, I know it's not something the average Joe's going to go buy, but people that like crazy stuff, I guarantee a lot of like motocross riders will have them, because let's face it, they make the cheddar cheese and they like crazy stuff like that. Jagger was riding wheelies. If I gave it to Jagger for 30 minutes, he'd be riding some mean. I got some really good videos of him riding wheelies on it. But I'm telling you, I ride the poo out of it. But getting it out and getting fast down trails is what I don't like. Honestly, I like ripping around the yard, just playing for 20, 30 minutes on it.
Yeah, the woods was pretty dangerous.
Yeah, the woods, I'm telling you, because that pine tree forest, which you guys haven't seen that footage.
Oh,
But that pine tree footage or place we rode it, man, I hit a root, you know, 'cause pine trees have roots like crazy. Every tree does, but pine trees are a little bit worse. And it would hook, and oh man, it was scary. I'm telling you.
Did you see E-Card's comment? He sent a box of candy to Wells for
Good
$116.
gosh. Why? Why did you do that, sir? That is bad life decisions. Um. Oh, and another someone said it doesn't look comfortable to ride. It's not. Becca got on it and rode it. Miss Redbeard rode it right out of the box, no problems. Took it around the yard, and wasn't on just flat ground. I mean, she was going up hills and stuff. The thing is, oh my goodness, your leg will. It's just like snowboarding, I guess. Jagger used to snowboard a lot, and he said that it gives you the same workout like a snowboard does. But I rode one lap around those woods, and I don't know how long it is. We need to trace it out one day. But man, it burnt the back of my hiney, like right under my butt muscle. The back, what is that muscle?
I have no idea.
You know, on the back side of your leg, my left one was burning so bad. Like I honestly thought my leg was going to cave. And Lonnie said it was the same way with him. He got one lap, and his leg was shaking, about to give out on him. But you get a workout with it. I bet you ride that thing for a good year. You know, like through the summer, through the winter, and really get good at it. Boy, you'd have some leg muscles. I tell you that much. You're going to see a lot of stuff on that shredder and the engine we have. But we can't find a snowmobile around here. We're going to have to go out of state for that, and we will eventually. We'll find a big nasty 2-stroke. But yeah, shredder does not. I don't know about changing gearing in it. I don't know how that would work. I haven't really dug into the shredder yet. We've just been riding it and trying to get used to it.
Is it time up yet?
Yeah, it is time to stop this, finish that, and then I want to hang out and watch some TV. I've been wanting to watch. Like I have to wind down from the day, and I always sit and watch King of Queens, The Office, something like that, and I just freaking.
All right, tell them.
Everybody hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Tell your friends to subscribe. Tell your moms to subscribe.
We're still waiting on that plaque button email.
Yeah, we still haven't got our 100K plaque, which I want that so bad to slap on the wall. It's just a milestone that's awesome that you guys gave us pretty much.
Yeah.
We thank you so much for allowing us to do this career, for watching us do dumb stuff, for making mistakes, building semi-cool stuff, never finishing nothing, you know, and we love you guys. And
you want a sticker, email.
It blows my mind that we're able to do this every single day. You know, it'll never get numb to me. You know, God's blessed us for sure. And the fact that you guys come back all the time and watch our videos is awesome. We can't wait to see where God takes us with this career. And I can't wait to see the crazy stuff we build and the skills we learn. Make sure to email us at greg@rbgcarts.com if you want a sticker pack. $15 for all 4 stickers that shipped. Will ship anywhere in the world. I don't care if it costs $15 to ship them to you. We'll do it. But also, you can message me on Instagram. That's the way you know you're going to get answered on Instagram. Facebook, I just can't keep up. One day I'm going to sit down and really just nail out a ton of Facebook messages. And if I would just stop and start from like tomorrow, I could keep up.
Some of them are so long.
Oh yeah, some of them are just like this guy, you know, will tell me his life story, which is, I mean, when it's about my testimony, you can't pass that up. But worst live on YouTube.
Why are you here?
Why are you here, 440 Fishing? If it's the worst thing you ever seen, why are you still here? Why'd you comment? Keep on going. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming, guys. Just watch out. I know I say it all the time, but we really got some big stuff.
Instagram's Redbeard's Garage.
Instagram is just Redbeard's Garage. That's where we are on every social media. You know, you can. What is our MySpace? Let's get that rolling.
Oh my gosh,
we got to get MySpace back. You know what I mean? We did make a MySpace one night.
I couldn't log into it, I think.
But yeah, Hair Gray, Snapchat's Redbeard's Garage. All Redbeard's Garage.
I've been trying to put stuff on it.
Becca's been putting stuff on Snapchat here lately. But yeah, I got to finish this so I can go hang out in the house for a spell. We love you guys. Thank you for all that you do for us. And we're going to keep slapping them dirty go-kart mini-bike videos out. We got a big things coming. Go thank Go Power Sports by buying everything they got and using my code. Don't use nobody else's code. Use mine. We love you guys. We'll see you later.